Fears are mounting. Vladimir Putin's military has carried out a secret Arctic nuclear test after a huge spike in dangerous radiation levels were detected across Europe. The worrying claims came as the U.S. Air Force sent a special WC-135 Constant Phoenix, whose main mission is to detect and identify nuclear explosions from the air, to RAF Mildenhall Air Force Base in the UK. Along with monitoring nuke testing, the WC-135 is sometimes used to track radioactivity, as happened after the Chernobyl nuclear plant disaster in the Soviet Union back in 1986. One of these aircrafts will also deploy near North Korea in anticipation of Kim Jong-un's controversial rocket launches in recent years. Although they cross European airspace from time to time, their deployment to the UK is very rare, and there has been no official statement from the US military about the reason why it has been sent there. Sources suggest the aircraft has been tasked with investigating the spike in radiation levels detected in Northern Europe since January of this year. There are growing fears within military circles that Russia has been testing its nuclear might ahead of a future conflict with America or Europe. Many point to the radiation spike as proof. The Russians have restarted nuclear weapons testing near the Arctic Circle. Others point to the lack of recorded seismic activity to cast doubt on the nuclear testing claims. However, the deployment of the WC-135 to the UK seems to add weight to the test theory. America's highest ranking military officer has compared current tensions with Russia to the height of the Cold War ahead of a face-to-face showdown with his Kremlin counterpart. Last Wednesday, it was revealed Russian jets buzzed a U.S. destroyer docked off the Romanian coast in a blatant show of force, slammed by Navy officers as unsafe and unprofessional. And a 200-crew Russian spy ship armed with surface-to-air missiles reached as close as 30 miles to the Connecticut coastline and a key U.S. submarine base on the east coast of the United States. At the weekend, the U.S. Navy released a statement saying its testing of 2 Trident missiles was not in response to any world events after scores of people filmed a mysterious light trailing through the night sky. Now, traces of iodine-131 were found in Norway, Finland, Poland, Czech Republic, Germany, France, and Spain in January 2017, but the public were not immediately alerted to this. These radioactive particles are produced by atomic bomb explosions or nuclear disasters such as a Chernobyl or Fukushima. They appear to be emanating from Eastern Europe, but experts have not been able to say exactly what produced them. Now, Astrid Leland, head of emergency preparedness of the Norwegian Radiation Protection Authority, told the Barents Observer that the health risk was very low, which was why she did not raise the alarm after detecting iodine-131 during the second week of January. Quote, "We do measure small amounts of radioactivity in the sky from time to time because we have very sensitive measuring equipment," she said. The measurements at the location in January were very low. So were the measurements made in neighboring countries like Finland. The levels raised no concern for humans or the environment. Therefore, we believe this had no news value. Unquote. However, she was unable to say where the particles had come from. They may have been released by accident by a nuclear reactor or a medical facility where they are being used to treat different types of thyroid cancers. The particles could also have been produced by Russian nuclear submarines. What do you think? Are the Russians conducting nuclear tests up near the Arctic Circle? Or could this be some type of nuclear disaster that they are not telling the public about? Post your comments below this video. Thanks for watching.